Hey, it's Liam from Fix. One of the only exercise options we have during lockdown is to run, but knee pain and ankle pain can oftentimes get in the way of running. Here's a couple of simple exercises to help out with knee pain when you run. These exercises will focus mainly around the muscles of the thigh and around the hip. There's a lot of other causes of knee pain when you run, so it can happen down at the foot, it can happen up at the hip, at the low back. For more information on all those areas, check out the Fix app on the App Store. So the first exercise to target the main reason of knee pain when you run is to stretch out the hip flexors here. So what you want to do is put one knee down on the ground, one leg out front, make sure that back toe is curled up, put your hands around your hips like this, and try to tuck your tailbone under. So as soon as you tuck the tailbone under, you should feel a stretch going down the front of the hip here. So again, one foot out front, one foot behind, grab around the hips, tuck under, and you'll get that stretch down the front of the hip. This will start to release off the muscles on the front of the quad, which generally pull on the knee and they can cause that knee pain. So after you've stretched out the front of the hip in this position, just tip to the side like this, and you'll start to get some of the stretch happening on the outside of the leg. And this does even more to stretch out that ITB, the IT band, which you might have heard of. So that's the first exercise. Tip, lean over to the side, and hold for about 30 seconds. So once you do that, you're going to transition to stretching the hamstring. This is another common reason for the knee pain and back. So what you do is kneel, put this leg out almost as straight as you can, but without locking the knee. Once you have that knee out straight, go ahead and put the fingertips on the ground like that, if you can, and you'll feel a big stretch going down the back of the hamstring. If you can't reach the fingers down to the ground, just keep your chest up like this and come down as far as you can over the leg. If you can get the fingertips on the ground, try to pulse back and forwards like this and bring that toe up towards your head as you lean back. That's going to stretch out the calf, and it's going to help with a lot of the stuff in the backside of that knee. So those are the two main active stretches, but you won't fully get rid of knee pain when you run unless you start to strengthen and activate the glute, because the glute helps to control the knee when you're doing dynamic activities. So a really good way to strengthen the glute, or just get it warmed up before you run, is a reverse lunge. So reverse lunges generally don't have the same loading on the knee as a forwards lunge, so try these ones out. You're going to start on one foot, lunge backwards like this, as far down as you can. Again, trying to keep those hips tipped up like that. So just like we did in that stretch at the beginning, you're going to keep the hips tipped up, keep the hips nice and straight like this so they're not arced out like that, chest nice and up tall, and you're just going to drive up, come up onto one leg like this. That's going to challenge that glute even more. So again, you come down and then come up, just working one leg at a time. You go for about 8 reps on each side, do a couple of sets before you run, and that will help to get that glute nice and warm. So again, from the side, we're here, lunging back, we're trying to stay nice and up tall, hips are tipped under, so you get a good stretch happening here. And you're going to drive through, come up into that position in the single leg, and come up top. So again, 2 sets of 8, and then do those stretches beforehand, and that should help to get rid of some of that knee pain. So that will help you stay fit and stay exercising during the lockdown period, because we always want to keep moving and keep the body nice and healthy. So for more information like that, and again, information on how the foot and the low back and the hip can affect the running and the knee pain, check out the Fix app on the App Store, check out our website, check out the Facebook, and subscribe to our mailing list if you want more tips and tricks like this.